Continue our look at Spider-Man retro card figures from the latest wave. A couple of exclusives. Well, one exclusive. We're looking at Jack-O-Lantern on Way I Got It Figured.
The Way I Got It Figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured. Back with another Marvel Legends retro card Spider-Man review. This time we're looking at Jason Mason-Dale, the Hob. This time we're looking at Jason Mason-Dale, Jack-O-Lantern. Jack-O-Lantern's an interesting character. He started out as just sort of a Mord of the Month type of dude back in the day. Basically, he's like a mercenary who kind of adopted some of the Green Goblin's weaponry, put his own spin on it, called himself Jack-O-Lantern. And, of course, he battled Spider-Man. Unlike the Green Goblin, he doesn't have any superhuman powers, at least not as Jack-O-Lantern. I believe eventually he went on to become the Hobgoblin. He might even be the Demo Goblin. It's kind of hazy. I remember in Civil War, the Punisher killed him, and he came back as kind of like a Hellfire, actually like Hellfire Jack-O-Lantern type of dude. But for the purposes of this, we're gonna assume it's just the normal human, regular guy with a flaming pumpkin on his head. So we're gonna do as we always do. Look at the packaging, look at the figure, pose him up with some of his accessories, and get you out of here with some final thoughts. So looking at the packaging, of course, we've got the Spider-Man retro card packaging. Jack-O-Lantern in his package with all his doodads. On the back, of course, you got the call-outs. Guess he's supposed to be able to hold the ball, although not with that hand. And he's got his flying disc. And I'm going to be very curious to see how that works out. Got, of course, some text. A mercenary in an armored suit. Jack-O-Lantern terrorizes New York on his hovercraft as the infamous flame-headed villain. So there you go. Pretty nice card back, reminiscent of the old days. Same as always, same as the rest of them. So we're going to get Jack-O-Lantern out and take a look at the figure. All right, so we've got a slight problem. Here's Jack-O-Lantern with his accessories. As I was taking him out of the package, one of his fisted hands just, I don't know, fell on the floor, and I can't seem to find it. So we're gonna have to go without the hand. But in a way, because he's got to hold this, pumpkin bomb, I guess, he probably won't be using fisted hands on him anyway. So it's not a huge loss, and it's not really lost. It's just sort of weirdly misplaced. But I don't think it's going to affect the review. So, starting with Jack-O-Lantern's accessories, of course, we've got the pumpkin bomb, which doesn't look like a pumpkin, but it's kind of what it is. So it's the same thing. It's got a little post here. He's got a post on his belt, so you can put it on there. So I guess they all come off. Obviously, you've got the fisted hand. He comes with two. You've got his glider 2 posts, and then I guess you're supposed to sort of plug this in like the top. And this is the fan part, so this is the top of it where you would stand. And that's pretty much the accessories, minus the one fist. Taking a look at Jack-O-Lantern himself. It looks like he's on the Vulcan body. He's not super small, so I'm gonna imagine he's on the Vulcan body. These legs and boots look very similar to Bucky Cap, the Walmart exclusive Bucky Cap from last year. That's kind of where I'm thinking that's coming from. Arms too. And yeah, he's looking pretty decent. Of course, you can stick the bomb on there. And of course, I'm missing the left fisted hand, which we probably wouldn't use because from to hold the pumpkin bomb, you're gonna need the right hand. Somewhat tight in the joint area, but you can have them hold that pretty convincingly. And of course, getting into the head sculpt, it's supposed to be like a helmet. It's got a flaming effect on it, of course. But it's a pretty decent figure. I do like him. He's got kind of a little scarf piece here. So he comes with a number of accessories. He actually comes with a lot of accessories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of things. 8, 9, 10, 11. Really? I mean, I don't know why this is separate. It's kind of like one thing. You know, definitely supposed to go in there. 3, 9, 10 accessories, and this isn't supposed to come off, but it does. It's a separate piece. So 10 accessories based on how they cost these things out. So of course, being on the Vulcan body, his articulation is standard for that. So he's got butterfly joints. Seem like they work fairly well on this copy. Head still manages to look up, still manages to look down. Usual length of split. Kicks back to about there. Kicks forward to about there. Obviously waist swivel. Ab crunch is pretty decent. Pretty decent range in the arm. Pretty standard stuff, Marvel Legends. No need to act like nobody's ever seen this before. So yeah, pretty cool figure. Of course, we can place him on his glider. Probably wouldn't be standing that static, but you're not gonna really get him in the pose like he is on the box, and he's definitely not standing with this thing in there. But he can stand on it. So if you can figure out a way to support it or have a flying stand on him, he can sort of be on there. So yeah, pretty decent. We'll take him off of here real quick. right, so we got Spider-Man with Jack-O-Lantern. And you can have the adventure go whichever way you want. Spider-Man could lose, Spider-Man could win. I think one of the cool things about Jack-O-Lantern is he's one of those villains that basically any hero can beat. Maybe it'll be challenging for him, but they'll always kind of beat him because he's just a guy with a gimmick. But, you know, you need those guys in your collection too. So there you go. Nice looking figure. Looks good with Spider-Man. I think I can move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Spider-Man Retro Card Wave Jack-O-Lantern. It's a pretty cool figure. Sort of like Prowler, you know, he just kind of got a standard supervillain, superhero type of costume on, nothing too crazy. So, you know, you don't have to do a whole lot to make them accurate. I think they've done a good job reusing the Bucky cap legs and everything like that. That's cool. And he has, you know, the ability to hold his pumpkin bomb. That's always good. So I like him. I'm glad I got him. You know, again, while not anything spectacular, just because he's got a standard supervillain costume, you know, I can't give him a 10. But he's definitely like a 9 figure. I'm going to give him a 9. I really like him. I think he can, you know, he can definitely hold up in your modern day Marvel Legends villains collection. So that's going to do it for this one. I know I've been trying to do some quick hits lately. We got some more Spider-Man retro card guys to do. In addition to other stuff, as always. So, check back, see what we got cooking. And if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We're growing the channel, and we want you to be a part of it. So, subscribe. Check us out. Till next time, everybody stay safe. See you on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.